What's good, people? Des at Kick It a Bit TV. Gang of Four Entertainment, devoted to Marcus, who recommended this on the old Patreon of mine. I'm aware of Gang of Four. I've never listened to him. That's as much as I have to say. When I see the title Entertainment come up, and I see the old-fashioned colourway of the artwork, I think of the song... Who did it? Was it The Clash? That's entertainment. Who did that number? That's a hook and a half, isn't it, that one? That is a hook. With that being said, let's jump straight into it, yeah? I've not woken up not so long back. I've got a steaming hot coffee. I am ready to giddy go. Ether is track number 1. Gang of Four, Entertainment, 12 tunes, let's go. Apparently it's punk music. Never listened to the band. Sounds like Terry. Is it Terry from Specials? What the hell? This guy is just quite simply listed about 20,000 things in this comment. He says, I've just discovered this slot. WTF, Devo. Which I kind of thought initially, like, the quirky guitar line was like Kraftwerk, Newman, I assume it means Gary Newman, Joy Division, Eno, Roxy Music, Bowie's Dutch Trilogy. In particular, LOW, Mike Oldfield, Detroit Techno, Chicago House, amidst many guitar-based bands. What the hell? Why is 44 people like thumbed this up? Because they agree with like one band, he said. What the hell? Discovery, all those bands and albums almost together, is a canon event for music nerds. Alright, music nerds out there, is this a canon event to you to discover Chicago House alongside Gary Newman and Joy Division? Rest in peace, Dave Allen. Is he the bassist? It's quite disconnected, but that that dissonant twang of that last note is very like what you do here, including the tone of the bass. It's like what you do here in like nu metal of the 90s, and even like some of the more frantic styles of death metal music. That one single note, its tone and the way it's performed, brings me to music a decade later of a more extreme categorization. It's quite fascinating, really. To me it is, at least, you know. Anybody out there, can you hear me? Can you tell I've been back at the gym?
on new dreams daily. Father's contradiction. And breaks on new dreams daily. Dirt behind the daydream. Dirt behind the daydream. The happy ever after. It's at the end of the rainbow.
It's punk rock, right? The vocal approach, the drumming, the elements of sort of breaking the rules a little bit on the guitar. But I can see the goths getting behind this. I can see the art kids getting behind this. You know, this is quite a multifaceted sound, which doesn't reside in purely a space where those who are a bit, you know, angsty can get behind. I suppose this can reach out to, you know, those who like a little bit more creativity in their music, you know, a little bit more of an organic value per se. There's a song called Damaged Goods, and nearby in the local area there is a like a DIY venue called Damaged Goods that puts on all of the touring hardcore bands and such. You know, we've got a great big like venue, well established. The England's equivalent to CBGB's, which bands like Agnostic Front and so forth have come over and said with their own words, so it comes with some degree of legitimacy. They sort of run the main bookings, and then all of these like touring, you know, lesser known tape bands, these egg punk bands and so forth, if not like your actual hardcore bands that are hardcore punk, they perform a venue called Damaged Goods. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? Run by a bunch of dudes who used to be in some very cool bands, more than likely sure do. You know, I won't name drop them, but you know, if you're into punk rock. It's still relatively young, you know. Cool, that was Aoife. Nice introduction to the record. Good dual vocals there. Good presentation. Let's keep on. Natural's Not In It coming up next.